Now, if you're a busy entrepreneur or business owner and you're struggling to burn off the belly fat and the excess weight, one of the first things that you need to do in order to be consistent and, of course, be successful with that is simplify things. There is so much information all over the internet that just makes things confusing because much of it conflicts. And because we're confused, we often end up not moving forward, not taking action, and not even getting started half the time. So what we want to do is break everything down, bring it back to the simple basics that are guaranteed to get us results. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys is anyone that's interested, I'm going to provide a check sheet. And in fact, I'm going to show you the checklist here. And you can use this yourself to set your specific actions and tasks in each of the 4 key categories that we need to take action in. And you can use it week by week to guarantee that you're getting results every single week. So as you can see here, I have my Metabolic 4 tracking sheet. So the Metabolic Matrix is the nutrition and lifestyle system that I use with myself, my clients, etc., to guarantee that we're getting results. Now, what it means is essentially we have 4 categories that we focus on, and we stick with those 4 categories until we get to a point where we maybe have to look at other domains. Generally speaking, we won't need to, but sometimes depending on how extreme someone's goal is, or if they've got a worse health status to begin with, maybe you've got some kind of metabolic illness or chronic disease and so on, like then we might have to look at a few other things. But if it's just a case of, oh, you know what, my body's out of shape, I'm feeling unfit, I'm a bit achy and stiff, and I've got all this excess body fat I'm trying to get rid of, then we only need to focus on these 4 categories, which are metabolic mindset, metabolic meals, metabolic movement, and metabolic melatonin. So, for example, what we do is each day I have one single habit that I try to develop in each of those categories. Now, of course, I pick one for the week and I run with it. And I continue to use that particular habit until it stops yielding results. As soon as it stops yielding results, I will then replace it with a new one or expand on it in order to continue moving forward. So, for example, mindset is key because, of course, it's our mindset that is going to determine how well we show up for ourselves and eat correctly, move correctly, and recover correctly, which are the other 3 categories, essentially. So we need to make sure our mind is on point. And the way we do that is we pick a specific mindset habit that's going to help keep us centered and on track throughout the week. So, for example, I might pick, okay, well, I'm now getting started. I need to keep my head in place. I'm going to have 10 minutes of meditation every day. Or it might be, oh, okay, I'm going to journal for 5 minutes a day on where I'm at, what I'm struggling with, what I could maybe do better tomorrow in order to keep moving forward. Or it might even be a case of, okay, well, I'm going to educate myself in this realm. I want to learn more about health and how to keep myself healthy. So I spend 10 minutes a day reading or watching videos of some sort that are going to help increase my knowledge and capacity around health, wellness, body fat, burning off body fat, and so on. So we pick a specific target in mindset. Then we do the same in meals. So we know that ultimately we need to be eating a whole food diet the majority of the time, which means healthy proteins, healthy veg, healthy fats, and so on. And we might not be ready to do it all yet. So what we would do in the beginning is pick one habit. For example, we might go, okay, well, I'll make sure I will get my protein on point for the coming week. So every meal, every main meal for the next week, I'm going to make sure I'm eating 2 palm-sized portions of protein every main meal. And that will be my metabolic meals ticked, providing I hit that target. Then we go on to movement. Right, what do I need to do in movement to make sure that I'm moving towards my goals? Okay, well, maybe at the moment, I don't have a gym membership. I don't really know what exercises I should be doing, but I have been very sedentary. So what I will do is make sure I go for a 30-minute walk every day. Now, that's not too strenuous, not too extreme, and something that most people can do, even when they're quite busy. Like you could just take 30 minutes out of your lunch break. And even if it's not 30 minutes every day and maybe it's 20, that additional movement is just going to help start moving the needle, start increasing your energy, start burning off the body fat. And then, of course, as you get more confident and you feel like you're ready, then we can move into, right, now I'm going to do this specific exercise program each day or whatever it might be. Could be my 12 at 12 workouts or something like that, for example. And then the final one is melatonin, which is our rest and recovery protocol. So it's a case of, okay, well, I'm now training or exercising in some way. I'm now eating better. I now need to make sure that I'm doing enough for my body to fully repair and recover from one day to the next. So what could I do? Now, for many of us as busy entrepreneurs, what we often find is that we're not getting enough sleep. So what we could do is extend the amount of sleep we're getting. So let's say, for example, I'm getting 6.5 hours. From this week onwards, I would try to get 6 hours 45. Or it might be a case of, you know what, I can't actually add in any extra time to my sleep right now. I'm just too busy. Too much of my time is taken up. But what I will do is try to improve my sleep quality. So it could be I'll get some blackout blinds, or even an eye shield, which can help block out the light in the room, which can often help us get deeper sleep. Or it could be I'm going to make sure that my room is cooler than normal, because generally it's too warm and therefore my sleep isn't that great. And what we find is most people sleep better in a cooler room. Anywhere between sort of 16 and 18 degrees tends to work best for most people. So that could, for example, be our melatonin target. And what we would do each day is make sure that we're ticking as many of these boxes as we can. And hopefully we're getting 4 points every single day of the week or close to that. Then obviously we get to the end of Sunday and we would total things up. So we'd look at the end of Sunday and go, right, well, how many of my mindset targets did I hit? 6 of those. How many movement did I hit? 5 of those. How many meals? 7. How many melatonin? 4. And then we total it up for the week. And what we should find is the more points that we're gathering each week, the more we're going to be moving towards our goal. And then, of course, all that happens is the moment we find results slow down, we change the habit and continue moving forward. So we just switch out. For example, if I chose protein as my meals thing, well, I would leave that as it was. And now I would add in the next phase. Right, well, now I need to make sure I'm getting 2 to 3 fist-sized portions of veg per main meal along with my protein or something like that. So we're just looking to gradually build in and add on new habits and behaviors that are going to help us moving forward. But what we need to do along the way is track, which is why I use this sheet. So if any of you guys watching this are like, oh, this sheet looks all right, it's pretty handy, that will help keep me on track, keep me accountable, and give me the ability to look at my genuine progress throughout the week, let me know. Either drop a comment below or reach out to me in the DMs on Facebook or Messenger or Instagram, whatever it's called. And of course, I can get this sent over to you absolutely free. I don't want anything for it, but it is a very effective tool just for helping you keep your mindset right and keeping you on track each day and each week, and therefore guaranteeing that you are moving towards results. So that's it for today, people. As I say, if you have any questions around this, drop them below. And if you want a free copy, let me know, and I will get it sent over to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, people, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.